Hey friends, it's been a while, a few weeks. I had to step back for a bit between travel, work, and some big, beautiful projects going on with our nonprofit. And I just needed space to just be for a moment. I had some really difficult emotional days, and that space was desperately, desperately needed. But it's in that space and that stillness that I've been sitting with something that I really wanted to share with you today. And it's about perspective, not the cute, motivational kind, not the everything happens for a reason kind. I mean, the kind of perspective that makes you stop mid thought and realize, oh, I forgot how small I really am and how holy that smallness is. We spend so much time trapped inside our heads. At least I do. A rude comment, a delay, a plan falling through, it becomes the center of our world. One person says the wrong thing, and our whole day tilts. Like they just reached into our script and scratched out the ending that we had written for ourselves. But let's pull back. If the sun didn't rise tomorrow, just didn't show up, everything on this planet would start shutting down and be gone within 18 hours. The delicate balance of our ecosystem, of warmth, of food, of light, gone. That's how thin the thread is. And yet, the sun does rise every single day, unfailingly, without needing your approval and certainly not needing my permission. That kind of cosmic precision is staggering. If one planet shifted its orbit just slightly, it could throw off the gravitational balances that hold entire galaxies together. And meanwhile, we're over here spiraling because someone didn't text back or someone didn't like our post. It's not that our problems aren't real, they are. But it's just that they're not everything. Viktor Frankl said in A Man's Search for Meaning, a book I highly recommend, when we are no longer able to change a situation, we're challenged to change ourselves. He survived horrors that I can't even imagine, and yet he somehow still believed that humans could choose their response, that they could still find purpose, still create meaning, even in the ashes. And here I am, letting a moment of discomfort write a whole new narrative of unworthiness. As if this one hard day has the authority to define who I am. But it doesn't. What if we paused for a breath right now and just zoomed out? What if we remembered that we are spinning, literally, on a rock in space, kept alive by a sun that never fails, by a universe that has been holding itself together for many, many years? You are not the director of the universe, and neither am I. And thank God for that. This is a yogi that I follow, and he talks about psychological drama, how we live not in reality, but interpretation of someone else's reality. Someone walks into our story, plays a role that we didn't cast them for, and suddenly we're hurt or offended because they didn't read our mind. But that's the thing. This drama, we wrote it. We wrote the part where someone needs to validate us. We wrote the script where productivity equals worth. We wrote the monologue where one comment ruins our mood for the whole day. And then we forget that we're the authors. We are the one that wrote the script. But you can rewrite it. You can. You can remember that your worth isn't on the line here, that you're part of something so vast, so beautiful, that even your pain isn't being held by it. I believe in God. And for me, God isn't some far off judge in the sky. God is the breath that comes back when I finally get still. God is the precision of the sun rising, the mystery in the seed growing, the silence that says, you are already enough. You don't have to believe what I believe. But maybe just consider this. You're not here by an accident. You are not here to be crushed by your calendar or someone else's opinion. You're not here to be the star of your own drama. You're here to remember. And that's what perspective is. It's remembering what the soul already knows and what the ego keeps forgetting. So maybe today, instead of asking what went wrong, you ask what really matters. Maybe you step back from the noise, close all the tabs in your brain, and say, okay, let's look at the bigger picture, because it's always there. The stillness, the miracle, the divine choreography that brought you to this moment. And that, my friend, is enough to start again. Thanks for being here with me today. I'm back, and I am so glad that you are back here with me. I will talk to you next time.